This is 7 National News, and in our top story this evening, Dubai welcomed the world today at the biggest hospitality and tourism event of its kind, with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, gracing the 19th Arabian travel market. The trade and tourism fair this year witnessed a 7% growth from last year and has 87 countries participating. This is a clear indicator of the viability of the UAE's tourism sector despite the disappointing figures for many in the region. Last year, Dubai saw a 10% rise in visitor arrivals of 9.3 million hotel and cruise visitors. The government has also been hard at work in pushing different initiatives and festivals in an effort to attract more visitors to the Emirate and the country. Among these is the launch of the Dubai calendar last year through Dubai Events and Promotion Establishment.
Our website, obviously, English and Arabic available, and we're looking at other languages as well. Plus, we've launched the iPhone, if you want, or the smartphone application, and we've had over 10,000, if you want, downloads so far, which is really a staggering number. We're now considered the second best, most downloaded application in the UAE in the news section. In the 15th year of Dubai Summer Surprises this year, for the first time, it's only 4 weeks. Essentially because of Ramadan. As you know, Ramadan, the Arabic calendar moves. So we're looking at 4 weeks of Dubai Summer Surprises, followed by 4 weeks of Ramadan in Dubai, which is in its second year now. That's another festival that we've started. And then we'll finish it off with the last week of Eid in Dubai, which again is not a new brand. As far as Summer Surprises is concerned, 15th year, we've got a full calendar. And as you mentioned, yes, Summer Surprises was first launched in order to look at the season where people were mostly leaving, but now Dubai is starting to become an attraction for summertime.
And on the first day of ATM, Dubai's Department of Tourism and Commerce Marketing released the first quarter performance results of hotels in Dubai. According to His Excellency Khalid bin Sulayem, Director General of the DTCM, the figures reflect the demand in tourism and hospitality for the Emirate. The first quarter of 2012 shows a 9% increase in the number of guests, 24% increase in revenues, 22% rise in guest nights, and a 12% rise in the average length of stay. In January, Dubai ranked first on the STR Global's hotel occupancy list with 86.2%, higher than in Tokyo, Paris or New York. The official says they are working on more initiatives to ensure this success is carried forward.
Our plans is to enhance the product of Dubai, so it will be more really of giving people more reason to come to Dubai, and at the same time conveying the Dubai message and promote Dubai in the right market in a much bigger way. And we do have new markets, in fact, to take our message to.
During the first quarter of this year, hotels and hotel apartments hosted 2.6 million guests. Hotel room occupancy rate stood at 87%, while apartment flat occupancy saw a 5% rise with 84%, and there are no signs of slowing down. China is among the markets strongly contributing to this, with His Excellency bin Sulayem saying that they aim to further their reach to other markets as well.
We do expect, because at the moment we are running like 3 rep offices within China. It's very important, and we are doing more programs, more road shows, more exhibitions. So I think the result will be good. The demand is really great. Within Europe, there are new markets like the Benelux, an example, for both tourism and the business tourism. And we are increasing our promotions in some markets, specific markets. Other markets are, if I talk about Europe, Spain, another market where we'll be physically over there and doing more than what we are doing at the moment. And the Benelux, as I mentioned, and Latin America, an example.
Dubai Airports continued its impressive form at the annual Business Traveller Awards held in Dubai last night, when it was awarded the best airport in the Middle East for the 6th consecutive year. The honour recognises the quality of services provided, such as check-in facilities, luggage handling, security checks and customs, as well as availability of meeting rooms, restaurants and shopping. Award winners are selected by Business Traveller's subscriber base as well as frequent flyers. Survey forms are included in Business Traveller magazine and sent to all regional subscribers, who return them with their votes. To mark International Labour Day, the Community Development Authority announced today a major initiative entitled Honour Labour. The initiative, which starts on May the 1st, is in partnership with the Consulate General of India and the Indian Community Welfare Committee and aims to raise awareness among labourers by providing them with a better lifestyle, environment and productive programs. The initiative is part of CDA's goals to empower all residents in Dubai. According to a statement released by the CDA, His Excellency Khalid Al-Kamda, Director General of the Community Development Authority, said that the CDA has undertaken several initiatives to enhance social care services and social integration of marginalised groups in our society. The Consulate General of India and the ICWC share the CDA's concerns for the uplift of labourers, and by partnering with them in this initiative, the CDA will better be equipped to make this a success. The initiative will provide more than 16 services, programs and events segmented into awareness sessions, focusing on social behaviour, entertainment activities, educational programs, in addition to other services. Dubai Press Club have revealed their findings on the role of media across the Arab world and how the Arab Spring has changed the media landscape, shifting consumer patterns across television, radio, cinema and print. The Press Club, together with the auditing and consulting research company Deloitte, presented media with the 4th edition of the Arab Media Outlook 2012-2015 report, titled Exposure and Transition. With over 15 countries participating, Iraq and Libya were added for the first time this year. Other countries included Kuwait, Jordan, Syria, Tunisia, Yemen and Saudi Arabia. A trend which was highlighted in this year's report is that print media are migrating towards the digital platform in a bid to establish an online presence and reach out to a wider audience, providing web videos and images.
This is a global trend, not just regional. In many countries, there are newspapers even closing down because they are just migrating into digital. And with the development of new platforms, iPad and similar, viewers indeed, particularly the young people, which is the majority in the region, prefer to read on digital platforms than on paper. So it's a gradual migration from paper into digital. It will not happen overnight, it will take many years, but it's a never-ending process that has just started in the region as well. And there are successful cases in the region, Gulf News, The National, just to talk about UAE publication, but also others in the region have already initiated this trend, and the same applies for magazines, not only newspapers.
The most interesting bit for me as a person is how people perceive the news during last year and how they see it as a more credible source. Now all the news channels, they trust the news channels more, regardless of all the debate that was going on. Looking at how it became a source of information rather than just the normal news TV channel.
As a preview for the upcoming 10th Arab Media Forum, which is expected to attract over 3,000 delegates, the conference was held to shine light on the current edition as well as the 3 previous editions. DPC expressed that this year's report is more thorough and incorporates an in-depth qualitative and quantitative approach, which gave attendees an opportunity to debate their views and topics.
What we are doing right now is building content for the region. It's really difficult to gather such details from across the region in a very short time, with given the circumstances in the region. I think the debate can go on. It's fine. This is healthy as long as it's building on the report. But as long as we provided good content or some indicators, we need to build on that. We have to keep in mind this needs to grow, this project needs to grow, and the industry has to benefit from it. It's not for us as Dubai Press Club, it's for the industry.
Up next, we have the day's business news for you, so stay with us.